NPCC refutes claims of state government developing backward areas. NPCC, while referring to a list where schemes were implemented only in few districts, termed it as injustice, inequality and corruption. Dimapur Jain Samaj stages protest rally. Save Sri Samit Sikharji Sacred Pilgrimage Site of Jains in Jharkhand at the DC Court Junction. Samaj further writes to President Draupadi Murmu to withdraw permissions of tourism and non-religious activities from Parasnath Wildlife Sanctuary. As the state gears up for Christmas celebration, Mokokchung Town Baptist Arogo holds a children's Christmas cake carol competition under theme Christmas Gloria. Aungza Fellowship takes home the winning prize. As the birth of Christ draws near, a state gears up for celebrating its biggest festival with fervor. Streets of state capital witnesses preparedness of Christmas celebrations as Kohima gets brightened up with decor and lights. Latest COVID surge in China, along with US and many other countries, sends alarm bells ringing in India. Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia holds review meeting with top officials and experts over pandemic situation. Hello viewers, I, Lomika Chumi, welcome you all to Midday News. We will now proceed and look into the news in detail. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee on Tuesday refuted the claims of state government developing the backward areas. NPCC remarked that the state government is engaged in corruption, injustice and inequality as rupees 10,000 crore has been sanctioned, but the schemes are implemented only in few districts. The party further mentioned that there are no proper roads in Nagaland except the national highways, and further added that Niti Aayog has classified Nagaland as the worst performing state. NPCC opined that the central government has been neglecting the state in terms of proper road construction and added that the government has been spending huge amount of money for roads across the country, out of which Nagaland is given only bird fit, not even chicken fit. Retired Judge of Guwahati High Court, Justice Zelre Angami, passed away on Tuesday, upon which Chief Minister Nltv Rio conveyed condolences to the family members. Rio remarked that Angami was a sincere, diligent, honest and knowledgeable man who was much respected by all. CM Rio further added that Justice Angami served government of Nagaland in various capacities with dedication and excellence. Rio lamented that the state has lost one of the most versatile members of the legal fraternity. With the ongoing conflict between Southern Angami Public Organization and the Mau Council, a total 64 students of Mau communities of Manipur who were stranded at Dimapur were brought back by a special flight at Imphal on Tuesday. The students were welcomed warmly on their arrival and later taken to the Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's official residence. Furthermore, Singh held an interaction session with the Mau students and also exchanged views with them on the roles of youths in nation building. It may be mentioned that SAPO prohibited the entry of Mau people in the Southern Angami area after a general body meeting which was held over the act of illegal aggression by the Mau Council and Manipur government pertaining to land dispute at Kezolsa. Minister of Public Health Engineering Department Jacob Jumomi inaugurated the Dipupar Ao Sensol Tolongjan building complex at Dipupar on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the Mapo Ao Baptist Church pastor, Reverend Dr. N. Lipok Jamir, dedicated the complex. Jacob, while addressing the gathering, expressed hope that the complex would bring more unity in the village in the coming days. He further acknowledged those individuals and organizations for their contribution in the building of the complex. Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services and Women Resource Development Advisor Arking on a Tuesday unveiled a foundation stone for Veterinary Health Center at K Station in Simeniu District. K Station Baptist Church Pastor Reverend James Scott pronounced the dedicatory prayer, while Simeniu Deputy Commissioner Dr. Zasekolio Chusi, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services Director Dr. Nsantang Izung and Kandi Public Union President John Cart delivered special speeches. Program photo witnessed folk songs from a Kandinu village women. Following the Environment and Forest Ministry's August 2, 2019 notification permitting tourism and various non-religious activities in Jharkhand's Parasnath Wildlife Sanctuary, Shri Digambar Jain Samaj on Wednesday held a protest in Dimapur. The rally, Save Shri Samit Shikharji, took place at Dimapur DC Court Junction on 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Staging steer, SDJS appealed to President Draupadi Murmu to look into the matter, citing that the decision will destroy the sanctity and security of the entire Jain community. SDJS also remarked that Parasnath Hill is the holiest place and is the tirth of the Jain community. All over the world, the committee mentioned that the ministry is violating the Article 25 and 29 of the Constitution, which stated that every religion and minority community have a fundamental right of freedom of religion. Expressing hope, the community urged President Murmu to look into the matter and serve justice for the humanity in general. As part of the Nagaland Baptist Church Council's Clean Election movement, the Nltv village on Tuesday took a pledge for clean election too during the second annual sports meet. Furthermore, Nltv Church Pastor Yepeka Awomi said that the villagers have supported clean election earlier also, and everyone should cast a valuable vote wisely. Notably, NBCC's Clean Election movement was officially launched in the year 1973, which aimed at creating awareness among the public not to practice corruption during elections and also not to sell their votes.
WSB NBCC Clean Election movement to go into campaign go in area TV. I can do program be luleshe. The program lo to ita isro la mombra manokon bi bisi to logo de cooperate korigena. Itu program logo de ekta korigena jase. Especially amikan la Nltv village te yete itu program homai takatam de ami kan GB eto tai logo de church kan jagina approach korigena saise tala monte Nltv tala babna ki ase ko gena itu bodi bole jaise to ami kan itu program nokora age dehi tai itu initiate kurbo ami kan la bosti paila ami kan bosti itu clean election de stand kurbo milai kena stand kurbo koi kena tai itu agree korigena ami kan tai loga eklan hoi kena council kan gibi mati kena aro ami kan church leaders kan ikilo de hi kena itu pratna loi kena itu kotha korigena saise to sob manu khushi pai kena to jete ami kan ekta date fix korje aro date fix korigena itu bosti manu kiman ase sob mati kena ami kan itu meeting korigena saise to itu bosti manu kiman ase sob clean election ami kan bi korbo ko ena itu je manzur ase ko ena niga ta kan bi agree kor dise to na je ami kan itu.
The State Employment Guarantee Council on Tuesday held a meeting under the chairmanship of Commissioner and Secretary of Rural Developments, Neposo Thelio, at the Rural Development Directorate Conference Hall. During the meeting, Thelio gave a brief presentation on the implementation of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act in the state. After thorough discussion, the meeting approved the Human Resource Manual for the MGNREGA employees of Nagaland 2022. Notably, the meeting was attended by representatives and members from Rural Development, Skill Development, Social Audit Unit, School Education, SIRD and DUDA. Seyama Village Students Union conducted the annual conference in Kohima's Seyama Community Hall on Tuesday. While addressing the gathering as the speaker, Mokokchung District Soil Conservation Officer Roko Seto Rokas remarked that education is not only bookish knowledge but all-round development, and also advised the youths to acquire life skills and preserve the environment. The National School of Drama Repertory Company is going to present Northeast Theatre Festival 2022 for the very first time in the state from Thursday. The three-day festival will include 3 playwrights by NSD team, which will be performed at the Dimapur Town Hall. The chief of NSD said that the team will try to take few stories and histories from Nagaland to add onto their plays to present at national level. Furthermore, the Drama Society will also organize workshops on theatre plays for which interested persons are invited.
आप सभी लोगों से गुजारिश करता हूं कि हम 3 दिन यहाँ पर 3 अलग अलग नाटक जो प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं 22, 23, 24 दिसंबर को आप सभी लोग आएँ, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा संख्या में आएँ, नाटक देखें, उसका एक्सपीरियंस लें। हम लोग यहाँ पर राष्ट्रीय नाट्य विद्यालय की तरफ से जो एक नॉर्थ ईस्ट को लेकर के एक फेस्टिवल आयोजित करते रहते हैं, लगभग हर साल कोरोना के कारण पिछले 2-3 सालों से ये नहीं कर पाए हैं, तो उसी आयोजन के तहत हमने इस बार नागालैंड स्टेट में पहली बार रेपेट्री परफॉर्म करने जा रही है और उसी तहत हम यहाँ पर 3 अपने नाटकों को लेकर के आए हैं, जिसे हम 22 दिसंबर से लेकर के 24 दिसंबर तक यहाँ पे टाउन हॉल में प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं दीमापुर में। हम 22 दिसंबर को अपने नाटक खूब लड़ी मर्दानी सुभद्रा की जुबानी और 23 दिसंबर को नाटक बायन का प्रदर्शन करेंगे और फिर 24 दिसंबर को नाटक ताजमहल का टेंडर।
আমি খান মেইন টার্গেট তো থিয়েটার প্রমোট করবলে আমি নাগা মানু খান বি এতে তো 2008 প্র তো আগে যায় আছে আগে তেবি ওয়ার্কশপ আহিনা যে 2000 2001 2 ইনা তেবি ওয়ার্কশপ আহিনা নাগাল্যান্ড থিয়েটার ফার্টিলিটি ইনা অনেকটা গ্রুপ থাকছে ইতু পিছতে ড্রিমস আনলিমিটেড ইতু পিছতে হিল থিয়েটার ইতু পিছতে জয় থিয়েটার স্কুল অফ মিনিস্ট্রি।
As the state gears up for Christmas celebration, the Mukokchung Town Baptist Arago held Children Christmas Cake Carol competition on Tuesday under the theme Christmas Gloria. Around 900 children from 10 fellowships participated in the competition, where Aungza Fellowship won the winner's title. Tongdun Tsuyong Fellowship bagged the 2nd position and Arkong Fellowship clinched the 3rd position. Furthermore, a special song was also presented by the children of Ungma Baptist Church during the event. It may be mentioned that the competition is a yearly event of the Mukokchung Town Baptist Arago Youth Department with the motive of spreading the joy of Christmas through carol singing by the children of the town. With Christmas just round the corner, people are all set to celebrate the occasion with great fun. Streets are decorated in colorful lights and shopping and preparation of much-awaited season begins. During an interaction with Nltv with few people from Kohima about the preparation of the celebration, citizens showed quite excitement as some of them will visit their native places and spend some quality time with their families. On asking about the sale of Christmas items after COVID pandemic, one shopkeeper gave a positive response and mentioned that in comparison to previous years, this time sale has increased, while on the other hand, another shopkeeper gave a negative response and said that this time their sale has not increased and stayed the same like the previous years.
Well, yes, yeah, not so good and not so bad. Yeah, it's going very strongly. This year, though, compared to last year, this year a lot down to just but we are hoping that more customers will come and take our things. We are hoping that, and then still time is there, so. We are also trying our best, and also we are welcoming all the customers to come and buy our things.
So I've been working out throughout the year, so I can't wait to go back home and spend time with my family. Yeah, sure. So my name is Igile Novang, and I've been brewing coffee for the past 4 years. Yeah. So I mean, like coffee is something that I love. So like usually weekends and all that, I get my bike. I mean, I love riding, right? So like I get my bike and I go with my friends, going in the jungle, river, brew coffee there, and then like we always had a quality time. Yeah. School, so I love thrifting. So I mean, I'll just settle it with thrifting this Christmas season. Yeah.
Going great. I'm looking forward to this year's Christmas. I've done my Christmas shopping as well, and I'm looking forward to having a good time with my family.
Well, as a Christian, Christmas is such a big celebration for us, and obviously, I'm looking forward to going back home and celebrating Christmas with my family, since I've been away working here in Kohima town the whole year. So this is one opportunity when I can go back home and celebrate with my family. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, even though I'm already an adult, Christmas shopping without Christmas shopping, it's incomplete.
With Christmas only a few days away, Twangsang Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party celebrated Christmas and held its general meeting in Twangsang on Tuesday. During the occasion, Twangsang NDPP President H. Wongtho shared his Christmas greetings to the public and mentioned about a Chief Minister's health insurance scheme and encouraged the public to gather information regarding the scheme from the district administration. The President also mentioned about the Chief Minister's microfinance initiative and encouraged them to avail it. The program is chaired by NDPP Youth Organization President Imti Ichoba, and several short speeches were also delivered by women organization, NDPP Twangsang and others. The 5th edition of Christmas Open Football Tournament gets underway on Tuesday at Atsuo Public Ground, where a total of 10 teams are competing. The president of Kiamingan Sports Council, T. Mushalam, graced the tournament, which is being organized by the Tawo Students Union under the theme Talent Hunt. Furthermore, the council first visited the ongoing construction of KSC complex before the start of the very first match, whereas the Vice President of Tawo Students Union chaired the event. Meanwhile, special guest Lam stated that sports have no boundaries and urged the concerned citizens to be patient as development is still at its initial stages. The popular Open Football Tournament, which provides an opportunity to young players to show their talent, will continue till December 26.
Organizing team members go ha ga season KSC Tiêm hối lũ ni nông a chế cái ame occasion thay ta ya đen cô hậu nhân làm kiểu gì as our planning convener said nó nông a ya đen xin áp chân này này sẽ lâu president thay lại lâu cái ya đen nông hậu sinh lâu chân này cô hậu nhân làm kiểu gì ốc na lâu ni sama ai cái channel lâu
Amid the COVID surge in China, Japan and United States, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya holds a review meeting with key authorities and specialists over the pandemic scenario on Wednesday in Delhi, where the centre has identified a number of preparatory steps to tackle the virus. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Gujarat reported 2 fresh COVID cases, where one was from Banaskantha and the other one was from Ahmedabad. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya on Tuesday has asked MP Rahul Gandhi and Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot to follow strict COVID-19 guidelines during Bharat Jodo Yatra. The Health Minister via a letter said that use of mass sanitizer should be implemented along with participation of vaccinated people only. Furthermore, Mandaviya has also recommended postponing the foot march in case a following protocol is not possible. Mandaviya's concerns regarding COVID safety has raised several eyebrows among the opposition, as Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary questioned back, did Prime Minister Narendra Modi follow COVID protocols during Gujarat polls? Meanwhile, Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan said that sudden spike in COVID cases have been witnessed in Japan, United States of America, Korea, Brazil and China. Congress's ongoing mass movement Bharat Jodo Yatra, led by Rahul Gandhi, entered Haryana on Wednesday and it resumed from Patan Udaipur village in New district. People in large numbers were seen joining the march, holding banners and party flags. Earlier, Grand All Parties Yatra concluded its Rajasthan leg on Tuesday evening after covering nearly 485 kilometers in 15 days. The foot march, which began on December 5 in party-ruled state, covered 6 districts. It may further be mentioned that Mass Contact Initiative of Congress, which started from Kanyakumari on September 7, entered Haryana. After the government announced to provide extra attempts to SSC and Agnivir aspirants, UPSC aspirants held a protest in Delhi and claimed that they have lost one previous attempt to clear the exam as the COVID-19 pandemic hampered their preparations. During the protests, several aspirants demanded an extra attempt to clear the Union Public Service Commission exam and also questioned the government that if it can lift MSME and waive off loans, that it can also provide some relaxation to the aspirants. The aspirants urged the government not to burn their dreams into ashes and thoroughly look into the matter. Following a tragic car accident that took place in Lucknow, where 2 persons were feared drowned, while 2 others had a providential escape after the car they were travelling in accidentally fell into the Gomti River near Samta Mulok crossing bridge on Tuesday. On receiving the information, police along with National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force rushed to the spot and a rescue operation was immediately launched. Department on Wednesday predicted continuation of dense layer of fog from Punjab and northwest Rajasthan to east Uttar Pradesh across Haryana. Meanwhile, Delhi's air quality was in the very poor category on Wednesday morning with AQI at 331. As per the early warning system bulletin, the air quality in the national capital is likely to improve marginally. However, it may remain in the very poor category on December 22. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights on Tuesday claimed that edutech company Byju's is buying the phone numbers of the children and threatening them that their future will be ruined if they don't purchase the course. NCPCR chairperson Priyank Kanungo opined that the company is targeting first-generation learners and further added that NCPCR will take action against it. After receiving lots of complaints from parents, the Commission issued a summons to Byju's CEO, Ravindran, over alleged practice of selling of course to the students. As part of the G20 Leaders Summit, Ahmedabad is all set to host first Sherpa meeting of Urban 20 on February 9 and 10. U20 is a city diplomacy initiative wherein cities of participating nations discuss city-level efforts to address pressing global challenges. It may be noted that members of G20 countries, mayors and representatives of Climate 40 and United Cities and local governments will all attend the meeting. Amid the India-China clash along the line of actual control in Arunachal's Tawang, Indian Army and Indo-Tibetan Border Police held a meeting in Tawang on Tuesday. High-ranking officials of both sides attended the meeting and held a discussion on the operational integration and synergy between the two forces. Notably, the meeting holds significance as it took place in the backdrop of a recent India-China clash in Tawang. Manipur government on Tuesday has announced that the incentives awarded to medal winners of Commonwealth Games and National Games would be increased. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh made the announcement himself during a felicitation ceremony of the medal winners and participants of the 36th National Games 2022, along with second Northeast Olympic Games. Apart from the athletes, the incentives of the coaches will also increase to appreciate their contributions in the achievement of players. The CM also lauded and praised the young and promising athletes from the state who train themselves with lesser infrastructure and facilities. A 6.4 magnitude earthquake jolted California on Tuesday, where 2 people were killed and dozens were injured. The powerful quake damaged bridges and roads and cut power to more than 70,000 utility customers in the Humboldt County. Furthermore, more than 50 aftershocks followed Tuesday's earthquake, including a large one about 5 minutes with a magnitude of 4.6. In yet another development, Elon Musk on Tuesday announced that he will step down as chief executive of Twitter after finding a replacement. Elon Musk has been making headlines since the time he took over Twitter. Billionaire Musk on Sunday evening launched a poll for him to step down, wherein 57.5% of users decisively voted with a yes, upon which Mas took down to Twitter and stated that he will step down as soon as he finds a replacement and that he will simply run the software and servers team. Dear viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Soap Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. So